What's up, guys? I'm back from Miami, and as you can see, this is not a Miami recap video because I really wasn't able to get that much footage. But today we are talking about a very interesting topic, one that will definitely throw people for a loop, one that will definitely probably make certain people who are watching this video upset or kind of unsure, or maybe they'll just straight up laugh. But this is a video talking about my jiu-jitsu journey. You know what time it is. I know it's not what it looks like. It wasn't what we planned. It's not a Miami recap video. There's a lot of crazy things that went down. Absolutely insane trip, very, very quick. I didn't really have time to video that much. I'm sorry, guys. I am going back to Miami in about 2 months, so I'm trying to, plan that out. But today, we're talking about jiu-jitsu. We're talking about my journey, how it all started, where it's at now, and where it's going to be, and what my goals and aspirations are for jiu-jitsu. Now, in order for us to do and talk about this journey, we have to go back about 5 or 6 years ago when I was around 16 or 17. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember exactly the date or, the age that I was. I remember that I was starting out with the Paralympic Sports Club that I was a part of at that time, I think. And I met this guy who I was volunteering with, who at that time was a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he was talking to me about, his story and how he got to where he is, and I was in awe. I really thought it was super cool. I really thought that fighting was super cool, and again, at that time, I was just starting to get into fitness and exercise and training, so I really thought, let me try this out and let me see what happens. Now, if you guys know me 6 or 7 years ago, or 5 or 6 years, whatever I just said, you would know that I wasn't that fit and I wasn't athletically inclined at all. I was overweight and I was very unconfident of myself. And so I went to that jiu-jitsu school and I tried it. And at that time, it was extremely difficult for me to move around, to, be mobile, to understand the concepts. It was hard to get into, like, physically, because there were steps and things like that. Although I'm pretty sure that all of them and all of the guys in the school helped for me to get down and stuff like that. So I went once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times at most. And after that, like, I just kind of stopped it, like all the other sports I do. And so I was like, okay, this is not for me. It's too much. It's too expensive. I'm not going to do it. So then, fast forward to about, I believe it was the beginning of 2020 or maybe the end of 2019, where one of my friends who also started jiu-jitsu was like, oh, let's go to my competition, because he had a competition. So I was like, all right, let me go see him fight, and I know that it'll be cool. And I don't really remember the first experience that much, so I was like, all right, let me go see this competition, let me see, what it's all about and things like that. So I go to this competition, and my friend does really, really well there as well. And so we go, and I am just completely at awe. I am literally sitting there questioning why the hell I'm not on those mats fighting with these people. And I absolutely fell in love with jiu-jitsu. At that moment, when I was looking at the mats and when I went to competition and I saw the spirit, the drive, the athleticism, the mindsets, the people who were quote-unquote outcasts, or people who you wouldn't see that are competing and pushing themselves to the limit, and they're just total badasses. And I thought it was super cool. And I was like, this is what I want to do. Not only, right now, but this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I haven't really felt that with any other sport. And for those, again, who know me, know that I've done a ton of sports, track, field, archery, swimming, powerlifting, hand cycling, jiu-jitsu, you name it, I've done it. And jiu-jitsu was something that I just fell in love with in all aspects. And ever since that point, ever since that competition, I was like, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. So I started off in a school, and again, I'm not going to mention names, I'm not going to, mention any specifics, but at that school, I really felt as though, it was very, 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 what's the right word? Cult-like, or better yet, it was just very, like, whatever the instructor said was done. And while that was amazing and that worked for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, at some point I kind of needed to develop and understand jiu-jitsu at a higher level and in a different way, because again, my situation is different, and my situation is not like the rest of the people who do jiu-jitsu. And so it came to a point where I felt as though, once again, I didn't fit in that school, and I wasn't really challenged. At the end of the day, it comes down to it. I really wasn't challenged, and I wasn't achieving the milestones that I wanted to achieve. Now, I'm going to say something, and I'm going to say it, and most people will probably comment, and you definitely can leave your thoughts on this. But when I was going to this school, the first school, I would go there about 6 to 7 days a week, and I would show up twice a day for classes, and I would really train hard because I knew that this is what I wanted to do, and I would push myself. And because of that, I started to progress very, very, very quickly within the belt systems. So the belt system is it goes white, blue, purple, brown, black, and in each belt there's 4 stripes until you get up to, I think, black belt. Yeah, black belt. And then there is, I think it's 1 stripe for every 2 or 4 years, something like that. I'm not a black belt, so I don't know yet. But that was what the concept was. Now, a lot of jiu-jitsu schools, you get stripes based off of attendance. And because I was showing up so much in this jiu-jitsu school, I was getting stripes very, very quickly. And, they were really pushing me to compete because that's something I wanted to do. But they were saying, you should compete soon and you should do all these different things. And it was very fast-paced, very quick. And I just, again, felt like there was something missing. But wait till the end. I promise you it'll be worth it. But for right now, you're going to have to listen to me talk. I felt like I didn't really, like, I knew what I was doing, but I knew that I could be doing better. And that's when I got introduced to the school I'm currently at, Method Jiu-Jitsu. And I will name drop them because Chris, Nicole, Alcides, Andrew, all the coaches plus the whole team is absolutely amazing, and they have accepted me for who I am and the goals that I want to achieve. And that, to me, is one of the most amazing things and one of the things I've been longing for as an athlete, to be accepted, to be pushed to the absolute limit, to understand that my situation is definitely unique, definitely different, but then to give me challenges and push me in a way that will better my jiu-jitsu, will better myself, and will absolutely push me to the limits. Method is a place where I feel at home. Christopher Might, who is the owner of Method Jiu-Jitsu, basically took me under his wing and was like, listen, if this is what you want to do, I'm going to push you hard. And he doesn't view my wheelchair as a hindrance, and he pushes me like everyone else in the classes. And that to me is so crucial and amazing, because I never had that as an athlete, where a coach would fully believe in what I want to do. And method changed my life. Really, truthfully, I don't think that I would have been where I'm at without method. I don't think I would have had the support when I went through what I went through with my broken scapula and my car accident and all these things. I don't think I would have that support if it wasn't for method. And I truly believe in method and method's goals, and the team as a whole is absolutely amazing. I love each and every one of the people at method, and I think that, you know, for me, it's the perfect fit. It's almost like I went to method and I knew that this was the school that I'm going to be at and represent. And now it's getting to a point where I am training as much as I can. I try to hit in 6 days a week. The training is very intense, very methodical, and very unique. And it is constructed in a way that will push you to your limit. Regardless of whatever situation you're in, you will always be pushed to your limit. And as a team, as a whole, I think method believes in, you know, achieving and pushing each other and really seeing and showing the true potential that each and every one of us has. Now, I've been able to go out and train in other locations because of method, because I feel confident enough to go out there and train with other people, and nothing, absolutely nothing, has come close to the training at method. And that is a big testament and something that I really am in awe for, because it's just amazing to see how the level of training is so high and the standard is so high that, you know, when I go out to another jiu-jitsu school, I'm able to, you know, defend my own, fend my own, be able to, you know, be safe and be able to fight back and do well and give people hell, right? Because at the end of the day, again, if we look at jiu-jitsu as a whole, there are a lot of movements, there are a lot of positions, there's a lot of things I can, but there's also a lot of things I can't do, i.e. leg locks or things like that. And I really want to test out my jiu-jitsu skills at the highest levels. Now, what does that look like? What does that mean? Well, as crazy as this might sound, when I get to a certain belt level, I want to compete at the highest levels possible. I want to go out to ADCC trials, and I want to go out to different fights and do submission-only tournaments and see how that all compares to my jiu-jitsu and what I'm capable of doing. Why do I want to do that? Well, for one, because it's iconic. For number two, I think it would change the perspective on disabilities, and I think that many people don't understand that there is, yes, a physical component to jiu-jitsu, but there's also a mental side to jiu-jitsu. And if you know what you're doing and you have and develop a game that no one else is aware of, that's your advantage. So what I'm trying to tell you is that my disability is actually my advantage.
Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We draw the line in the sand, we say it straight to your face. They underrate, till we put the team on our back. We took the city to state, what it's gonna take. Another S on our chest, another beat in the grave. We innovate, we always switching it up. They can't predict what we say. Come out the cave, they see the blood on our shirt. They see the teeth in the veins. They watching tape, still trying to figure us out. They think we came here to play. They sending snakes, they trying to give us a curse. They want us taking the bait, but that's okay. We keep on dodging the bull. We keep on saying Olay, blocking the way, thinking we flipping reverse, but we keep rushing. pushing the gate, stopping the rain. We know they sit on the throne, it's looking easy to take. We not afraid, we put the fear in their bones. Ain't no more running away. They tryna trace, they tryna follow our steps, they tryna copy the wave. Boy, that's your name, that's why they keep getting curved. You gotta stay in your lane. They wanna claim that we not giving them work, like this is minimum wage. Boys, you crazy, why you keep feeding the beast? Now that you open the cage, nobody's safe.
Tell them don't start.
Nobody's safe.
If you come then please don't drop your guard.
Nobody's safe.
If you come you're messing with a star.
Nobody's safe.
1, 2, 3.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe. No, I do this for my folks, for my mama and my pops. I don't care if you the cops, anybody could get boxed. If you aiming for my head, then you better take your shot. If you miss, then this fist gon' be cleansing your clock. I don't care if you the press or the feds or an op. If I stretch out these hands, then prepare to get rocked. If your friends said that you had a chance, understand that they probably was never for your friends. They my fans. Jumped in the ring and I started swinging. Came from the jungles of drunken demons, fighting them off in the Coliseum. Studied and learned how to target weakness. That's why your team would do better beefing with someone else who was probably vegan. Touch me and lose every single finger. Touch me and watch how I turn the scene. Massacre, as soon as you have the nerve to try to step to me, I will snatch your turf. And matter of fact, scratch that, I will snatch your earth. You tried to breathe to see how the asthma works. We don't compete, I'm not in a class with earth. My boys are down the ball if I say the word. The team is down the hall if I call the serve. I snap and best believe that a massacre. Nobody's safe.
Tell them don't start.
Nobody's safe.
If you come then please don't drop your guard.
Nobody's safe.
If you come you're messing with a star. 1, 2, 3.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
Nobody's safe.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitted for it, cause you all cap like. Hold up, I shoot my shot, wait, hold up. I'm really about to run this go up. You know it's all net when it go up. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play the same.
Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog, just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing. Keep it moving, what we doing. Cause it can get dangerous. Cause it can get dangerous. Cause it can get dangerous.
Ay, please don't play no games with me, I promise I'm too much. Ay, I can never let up even if you had enough. Ay, this ain't for the faint of heart, we always playing rough. I had enough, it ain't luck. I needed a vision, I needed ambition, I needed a mission to beat in submission with no intermission. I see the collision, the crash in the distance ain't coming off track, no. Now when they ask what's the motive, don't talk like the show 'em. They all about to see what I mean in the moment. I gotta keep going, I'm shaking the dice and I'm keeping it rolling. They already know. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play the same.
Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog, just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing. Keep it moving, what we doing. Cause it can get dangerous. Cause it can get dangerous. Cause it can get dangerous.
I know that sounds far-fetched, but you better bet that if there's one thing I want in this world, it's to be a highly, highly skilled jiu-jitsu practitioner who gives back to this world, and in whatever way I can. I want to inspire, but I also want to be like that guy who wheels into the mats and everyone turns and is like, oh, it's that guy. And that to me is my goal. My goal is to go out there, train hard, train harder than the rest, and show the world what's possible. I truly believe it's going to be a hard path. I truly believe it's going to take time, and I think that the more I go out and the more I test myself, the better I'm going to become, and I cannot wait to take you on this journey with me. But I'm going to roll a clip of me rolling, and this is going to be the end of it. Guys, at the end of the day, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to comment, because we are just getting started. This is episode 1 of The Road That Is Not Taken, and we are going to show the world what together we can accomplish. Guys, get ready, stay tuned, and yeah, it's about to be crazy. It's about to be wild.